In nursing school, a long time ago, I was taught to refer to the person that I was caring for as a client instead of a patient. I didn't really appreciate the difference until many years later when I began working in public health. Then I noticed that our relationship was different when I referred to the person as a client instead of a patient. I wasn't just delivering care anymore that they were passively receiving. We engaged in conversation. They asked more questions and were eager to participate and learn. That's the power of language. And when it comes to change, language matters. In today's video, I'll share with you how the language that you use to introduce, describe, and enable change, whether for yourself or your organization, can derail your efforts and the language that you need to support growth and achieve your intended outcome. Stay tuned. Our language and the words we use to shape our world bring it to life. Together, they help us convey meaning, express our beliefs, our emotions, describe a situation and every aspect of our world. Change our words and our perception of a situation changes, which in turn defines the actions we will or won't take, which we then describe in words. And it's not just our words that affect us. Research has found that other people's words have a direct effect on your brain activity, bodily systems, and vice versa. It's true whether you intended them to or not. Write in the comment section if you've ever been affected by something someone else has said. Maybe even someone you don't really know. Or if your words inadvertently affected someone else. So the words and language you use during change will either enable or disable your change efforts. If you haven't already, now would be a great time to hit that subscribe button to our channel. And if you're finding the video helpful, hit that thumbs up button. It really helps me develop content to support your change efforts. All right. The language of resistance harms your organization. When your language is grounded in the belief that people are resistant to change, you immediately set up the potential for a threat response. Imagine you're about to introduce a change, whether it's large or small, to your employees. Before the announcement, you talk about how to deal with the resistance from your employees. That belief influences your tone of voice, how you frame the change, and your reaction to comments and questions, which then can lead to all kinds of unproductive and change-limiting actions. For example, think about the difference in what you hear, feel, and how you would react when you hear he or they are resistant to the changes we need to make versus he or they are unprepared for the changes we need to make. Shifting to the language of readiness immediately shifts the tone of your communication. Conversations, feedback, and questions become opportunities for exploration. You look to build bridges and explore what's needed to enable people to prepare for and navigate the change process. As one researcher stated, language offers the opportunity for change because it enables new action alternatives while also reflecting the constraints of previous patterns, actions, and assumptions. One change management consultant who had taken our Living and Leading Change certificate course shared with me how in one conversation with a line manager, using the techniques of the readiness mindset she had learned in the course, went from being yelled at by the manager to them working together to make the change happen. Now, that doesn't always happen in one conversation, but that is the potential when you use the language of readiness. Language is action. It creates and shapes our reality. We do things with words. So the next time you're about to say that someone is resistant to change, shift your language. Instead, say, he is not, they are not prepared or ready for this change. Then ask yourself, what is needed? What can we do to ensure that they feel prepared and ready and can navigate the change journey? All right, that's it for now. I hope you found this video helpful. Bye for now.